Hello, good evening, and welcome to My Talent, My Strength. Yes, today is a beautiful Thursday evening, and we had a guest who had to join us, but unfortunately, she has dengue, and hence I'm doing this show alone. But today, what I'm going to address is something that's so important because a lot of us go through this. I'm going to address on the topic, are you stuck in a wrong career? Yes, are you stuck in a wrong career? So this is for all those people who really feel being stuck out there in our careers and who really don't know what to do. The symptoms of this being stuck kind of comes as, oh, I hate going to work on Mondays. Or for that, for some of them, it's not just Mondays, it's any day. Yeah. Or sometimes it's like, I want to change but I don't know how to do it. Sometimes it's like, "Oh, I hate to get back to this work. I really hate to." Sometimes it's clouded with a lot of fear. You really don't know whether, where is this going to take. Am I going to do get it right? Am I going to do it right? Am I going to be, kind of living up to my potential? And for some of them, what if I change and it's going to be the same thing again, or what if it gets worse than what it is? So there's a lot of fear around changing our careers, especially when we're not enjoying it. Yeah. And if you're enjoying it, brilliant, great. But if you're not enjoying it, then watch out, because you are in pain, you are in agony, you are filled with fear. And yes, you would want to do it, but then you're resisting it for whatever reason, and you're still really, really stuck. And the only person who can help you get unstuck is you and only you. Well, let's look at why is it that we really, get stuck and yet not want to take action. That's because of Newton's first law of motion. Yes. What's Newton's first law of motion? What's the word that we learned when we, first read the Newton's first law of motion? It's called inertia. Inertia is when a body stays in its, current state. If it's in motion, it stays in motion, or if it's, stop. If it's stopped, then it kind of really stops. Yeah, only because it requires an external force, an external push to set it in motion if it's stopped, or if it's in motion to kind of put it to a halt. So, this is the inertia that most of us go through in our lives. Yes. And this inertia is because we are so happy in our comfort zone. We really don't want to get out there and see what's really available, what's possible. This inertia hits us so hard that if you're in a state of motion, like if you're in a career, let it go. Let's see. It's not, I'll think of it. And you will be in constant um dissatisfaction, but yes, it's okay. It's like you're used to pain and you don't want to do anything about it. It's like we're unconsciously in a sewage and we kind of are okay being in a sewage. you know um it's initially it's kind of filthy, it really stinks, but then it's okay, and then you get accustomed to really staying in the sewage. But what is it? Why is it that we really don't want to take this plunge to get on and create a kind of a career that we really love? To get on and really see what is it that is an expression of who I am, or to get on and see where do I find freedom, yeah, and where do I find total satisfaction at work. What is the reason that I work for? I mean, where can I be happy, satisfied, and yet kind of get what I really want at work? What is it that really stops us? The research says the number one reason is fear of safety. Yes, you're in a very safe environment because you know that you get your monthly paycheck, you don't have to worry about it, you have your EMIs to pay. Yeah, safety, security comes in hand with safety. And very honestly, there is a lot of comfort around. Yeah, you're in your comfort zone. Your life is so very predictable, and it's okay to be predictable. Yeah, because when it's unpredictable, when you get into a zone where you don't know, then you don't know what turns up, you don't know what life can throw you at. It can get worse than what you are right now. And it sounds like it's okay because I know what's going to come next, I know when my next paycheck is. I know I can handle the challenges in my life because your life is worked or built around whatever you have built around. So it's like, your the income that you are, you can manage this and this. Or you know that okay, it's easy to deal with this boss, you don't know if you change what next. Yeah. And you may be very passionate about it, but you must have heard of it, passion TKR. But paisa is what is really important. Jab is what is really important, right? So these are things that kind of hold us back, that really does not let us explore who we are. It doesn't let us see the talent part of it, what are we naturally blessed with. It really doesn't let us go beyond and kind of see a new world which is just perfectly in blend with who we are. Okay, some of us, we muster the courage, we say fine, let me look at it. Exactly at that point of time, you have a colleague coming and saying, yeah, I'm in the same place, and it's the same shit everywhere. Sounds familiar? Or you know there's some expenses that come and you're like, oh my god, I can't handle this. Then if I leave my job, then what about something that you don't even know? And it's okay, as humans, we all go through troubles. Probably it's my set of troubles. Life is not beautiful, life is not hunky dory. All of us have a set of problems, and I'm also living in my problems. So it's okay, it's really okay. And a known devil is better than an unknown angel, right? So these are the conversations that exactly come at the moment when you're like, okay, I had enough of it, I want to get free, break free, I want to do something. Conversations pops. And then what happens? We become a victim of our own conversations. Yes, we completely given, and say, great man, I surrender to you. And okay, next morning, get up, wake up, um, you know, just go through the routine and then get to work, deal with the same work that you don't like, the same boss, the same colleagues. Everything is just a beautiful, predictable life. It's the same story told again and again and again. Well, if you really want to break this, here are some tips which we do at Young Ovation to help our clients. First is to work on the fear factor. And how can you work on your fear? The only antidote to fear is when you know what your strengths are. What is it that you're naturally blessed with? Because these have been serving you day in and day out. So the best way to deal with fear is to really know what your talents and strengths are, because that's something your very own. That's something nobody has but you. And when you get present to what is it that you're naturally good at, and when you start bringing your own talent themes to your rescue, a lot of this fear can be easily handled. And yes, this helps you acknowledge your fears and go over them. So, your natural talents, knowing who you are, can help you definitely in unlocking your fear quotient. Okay, great. Um, you know what your natural talents are. That is how you think, how you feel, how you behave, and how you're wired, and your internal design, and you believe in it, and you're all set. And then we start working, helping you discover what your interests are and how you can align your talents with your interests. When we do so much of work, what really happens is that I told you your the way to fight fear is your natural talents. The second way to do this is to build in a lot of positive conversation, to be in a highly supportive and oxygen rich environment. And when you start getting present to your talent themes and working around your talents and interests, what happens is you fill yourself with a lot of positivity. You kind of start to see light at the other end of the tunnel, and it's real light. Okay, it's not the train coming in from the other end of the tunnel to threaten you. So you actually start seeing what's possible in life, and by seeing what's possible in life, you actually start creating a future that is so very you, and that's so aligned to who you are, what your natural talents are, now what your strengths are, and kind of where your interests are. And you start visualizing, or you really start working around career. Of course, it's visualization is a part of it, but we have a very well defined way in which we help people get to the kind of careers which is backed by science and research. Um, so you start identifying what are the careers that are great for you, or around what careers do you see yourself bringing the best of who you are. And the moment you bring in the best of who you are, your entire environment changes, and you see a lot of positivity. You see yourself, there is hope, there is faith, there is a great leap of trust in who you are and your own ability. So this is the second part of the work that we do. Great, you got over your fear, you saw what is possible. Then it's all out here, it's all on paper. But until and unless you take action, yes, the third point is action. Until and unless you take action, you start working on bringing your new reality in place, it's not going to happen. You need a structure to take action, you need accountability, you need a proper environment which wherein you fail and you still get back, and there is support system out there. That's the support system we provide as coaches. So we help you be in action. It's not just enough being in action, because the world is going to throw googlies at you. You saw that in the New Zealand versus England match in the World Cup finals. So googlies are going to get thrown at you. Yeah. And who you are, and what your new reality is, for that to be in place, you definitely need a coach to stand by you, to guide you, to help you use your own natural talent themes, which are your very own blessed tools, to make you stay, in the court, not on the stands, and play every single ball out there. Yes, with the kind of confidence, using your own toolbox, you know, taking every different ball that comes onto you in a beautiful way, and dealing it with power, with courage, and more importantly, with a lot of trust in yourself, in your own choices. So, this is how we help people take action. And the fourth very important one is being accountable. Shutting that back door up and saying, I am the cause in the matter. I'm going to take responsibility for this and I'm going to play this 100% on and to actually go out there and create this new reality. Well, my dear friends, this is exactly what happened to me in my life. I was in a corporate career, I was doing great. I really did enjoy my work, but there were a lot of times when, um, like, there I have experienced boredom at work. I have experienced that I've not been utilized enough. I have experienced not being completely myself at work, though there were fractions of my work that I really enjoyed when I was I was in corporate communications, when I used to work on my marketing material, on my communication material, on events, on PR. These activities really engaged me. But then organizations didn't always have the kind of budget that you really would want to, and then you go through your slow phases, and these slow phases really rugged the hell out of me. Yeah, and I'm like, what am I doing? I just really didn't know, where am I, what am I doing, am I meant for larger things? And all these conversations kept coming to me. And again, for me, what broke my inertia was my health. But it need not be in a lot of cases. I realized that inertia can be broken anyways. It just needs a strong mindset. And I just took the plunge. And as I said, I had to go through a lot of fear because I was in a great career. I was heading marketing and communications, so pretty good again. And I had the kind of budgets that I wanted to work for. I had something that I would love, and I would proudly say I had a great career in my hand. So the fear was amazing. This was a field I didn't even know. I didn't know what it is to be a career coach, how to go about it. So I had to literally get to the drawing board and learn the skills and do my research. And thankfully, the moment I shut the back door up, every single learning curve came to me, and opportunity came to me, and I took that on, took that on, and today I am where I am, living my passion and purpose. And yes, making profits as well. So it is a journey. It's not going to be easy. I've gone through the worst phases of my life during the last 3 years. I have cried at instances when life threw crazy challenges our way. And the only thing that kept me going is this work is so aligned to my life's purpose, and this work is so aligned to my talents, and there has to be a way. And we've got through the worst of our challenges in our life, and life is really going beautiful. So this is what I have learned. So first, get off your fear, get into a positive mindset. Third very important thing is be in action. And fourth, bring in structures, be accountable. Okay, because we all need oxygen out there. So this is all, my friend. This is my message to you as to how you can uh, get out of a wrong career or a career frustration and build an awesome career for yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to put it in the comment section, and do share this video, because there are a lot of people out there who hate their careers, but they just don't know what to do. And we can help them for sure, because we have been there, we have done that, and that's what makes us confident. And of course, the tools that we have worked on over years has really helped not just one, but around 130 people make this beautiful transition. So, yo, thank you. Good night.